Hi there, YouTube. I'd like to talk about the Earth Federation movement. I've been reading up about the EFM for several months now, and I think that they are definitely worth talking about. So here goes. There is a force called the Earth Federation movement, which consists, according to the movement, of international peace, human rights and environmental activists who support the Earth Constitution. The Earth Constitution calls for the ultimate establishment of a democratically elected world parliament. Now, according to the Earth Federation movement, the Earth Constitution was drafted by the World Constitution and Parliament Association, which is the organising agent for sessions of the Provisional World Parliament. This drafting process apparently consisted of over 1,000 world citizens meeting in world constituent assemblies over a period of 30 years. The first draft of the Earth Constitution took place in 1973 and was printed the following year and was then circulated worldwide for comment. A second draft followed in 1976. The Earth Constitution was apparently debated, paragraph by paragraph, the following year in Innsbruck, Austria. Amendments were made, and the Constitution was adopted. This document was sent to the UN General Assembly and to all national governments. The Provisional World Parliament held its first session in Brighton, England in 1982. The delegates in attendance form countries of 6 continents, 25 countries in all. 5 legislative acts were adopted. These were for a World Disarmament Agency, World Economic Development, ownership of oceans and seabeds, a graduate school of world problems, and world courts. The second session of the Provisional World Parliament was held in New Delhi, India, in 1985. 3 world legislative acts were adopted for Emergency Earth Rescue Administration, world government funding, and a commission on terrorism. The third session, Miami Beach, Florida. 3 more legislative acts were adopted for a global finance system, environment protection, and hydrogen energy. Now, in 1991, the Earth Constitution is amended again in Troia, Portugal. Delegates adopt 59 amendments, and a ratification campaign is carried out appealing to both people and governments. The Earth Constitution has not been amended in the last 20 years. The Provisional World Parliament has to date held 12 sessions, the last one being held in Kolkata, India on the 27th of December of last year. Now, the Institute on World Problems forms a part of the Earth Federation movement. Apparently, the Institute is a non-profit, non-partisan, world public interest educational organisation and think tank. The mission of the Institute is to identify and educate about world problems and solutions, and its studies centre around the Earth Constitution. So, what does the Earth Federation movement have to say about the United Nations? Well, the movement points out that the UN has been unable to prevent wars, or save the environment, or protect human rights, or eliminate weapons of mass destruction. They say that because the UN was never designed to be a democratic world federation, it has been severely limited in what it could accomplish. The Earth Federation movement says that because of the defects in the UN Charter, nations in conflict have only war as a final arbiter. And, they go on, non-violent resolution of disputes requires a democratically elected world parliament and a well-designed world court system with enforceable world laws. These methods to resolve conflicts are not available to the present UN global system, which some consider to be a war system. Well, I think that's enough for now. So, I bid you good day, YouTube, and I will be making more videos about the Earth Federation movement in the coming weeks. Peace and love, boys and girls. Catch you later.